Hey everyone, welcome to the segment podcast. Guys, tonight I'm pretty excited. I have some special guests in the house. And before we get to that section, I want to show you guys a quick video to kick this one off. You guys will probably really appreciate this. It is the Trail Dogs MTB. And here is something that I got from Mr. Aaron earlier today. Check this out. All right, guys, that is the Trail Dogs MTB trailer. And without further ado, let me go ahead and bring the guys from backstage to up front. All right, Trail Dogs MTB, come on out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All right.
What's up, guys?
Awesome. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Good to see you guys. Did you guys just get back in from a ride? You guys look like...
Yeah.
Woo!
Really fun out there right now.
Yeah.
Really dark.
Really fun, really dark. Man, that trailer that you put up for tonight was awesome. It really encompasses how much fun you guys have and the different skill sets that you guys have and the different people that you guys have come out with you. I mean, I think if you guys followed the MTB or Trail Dogs MTB, you'll know that on their last group ride, it was pretty big.
Yeah.
We got a couple of comments. We got a lot of folks here. We got MTB Munchkin King says, "What's up, boys?"
What's up, dude? He was out there on that Saturday. What's up?
There's Obi-Wan Toady says, "These guys are legendary."
This guy's cool.
We also got Colby Jones in the house saying, "Oh, hey."
How's it doing?
We got Lifestone Preschool saying, "Awesome."
What's up, guys?
And then I think you guys rode with this group here.
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh.
We are here. So you guys got a lot of support in the house. Kamel MTB Live. Hey, bros. So, man, this is going to be awesome. Hey, if you are tuning in, guys, feel free to ask questions. This is totally an interactive podcast broadcast. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get down the list. Let's introduce the Trail Dogs MTB. We're going to start here with this gentleman. Let me share the screen so you guys can see who I'm talking about.
Who is it?
Who is it? It's going to be this man right here. Oh, this is Nate. Oh, yeah, if you're following him on the IG. And this is him with his Trail Dog. So Nate, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody who hasn't met you yet.
I'm Nate, Big Nate Dog, Nathan Thomason. Been riding off and on for a long time and until I got some of these guys into it. That's a picture of me with my dog River. You see her in a couple of our videos. She shows up from time to time when it's not too hot and when there's not a lot of rattlesnakes going on. But yeah, just shredding it, you know what I mean?
Now I've seen some videos of you with her and she is blasting down the trails. Is this kind of how the concept of the Trail Dogs got started, or?
Yeah, in fact, it was kind of me, the dog, and Aaron all riding together, and like, oh, Trail Dog, we got a Trail Dog. Okay, we are Trail Dogs, and then it just went from there.
Nate had two Trail Dogs.
Yeah. I included myself in that. So it just went from there, and all our riders are Trail Dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
dirty dogs, you know.
That's awesome, Nate. Well, you can tell when the Trail Dogs are on the mountain, you guys. You can tell when the Trail Dogs are on the mountain because you can hear them hooting and hollering all the way down. And if you're not watching the podcast, but you're just listening to it in your car, if you hear the little chingling sounds, why don't you hold that up? There's a jar here where these guys are collecting coins.
No reason.
There's no specific reason, but when one of the trail dogs says something that they maybe told themselves they wouldn't say, then coins are going in the jar.
It's a great way of putting it.
Something like that.
Something that trail dogs don't enjoy.
Not fully.
Yeah.
Right.
Nate Dogg's chiming in, or MTB Munchkin King says, Nate Dogg.
Hey, what's up, dude?
We got Destin Riders in the house.
What's up, Philip?
He's
Keeping it
actually
hot.
sweating.
Yeah.
Aiden, when y'all getting that rack? LMAO.
Yeah, which one? We have a bunch.
your rack?
We've
All have
returned
racks.
a lot of racks.
Yeah.
A lot of racks.
Broke a lot
We
of
broke a
racks.
lot of racks.
Broke a lot of racks.
Racks.
You had a rack attack.
I had a rack attack.
Awesome. So there it goes. By the end, you guys will be able to figure out what that jar is for. I know it. If you already know, type it in the comment section below.
Oh no.
All right. So that is Nate, everyone. Now let's head over. Let's meet this man. This is Isaiah. Isaiah, go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks out there.
I'm Isaiah. So I actually started a little bit later, probably a couple months after they started. They started on beach cruisers down the hill, and then we went from there. And I actually started I snapped my leg back in March of 2018 when I first got back from deployment, and I started using it as a low impact exercise. So it was just like helping me rehabilitate, and then I just fell in love with it, and then I've been
Turned
riding
it
it
into a
since.
high impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently.
There goes the.
So after that, I pretty much didn't have too many bad injuries until I broke my collarbone in my hand, but that's about it.
So if you guys have ridden with the Trail Dogs MTB, it seems like everyone's just waiting for Isaiah to crash because he goes hard, he goes fast, and then.
Competition right now.
Are you guys in the same?
I break my bone, he hits his head more.
Yeah. Give and take. Hey, whoa, dude.
Destin Riders, cling. We have Brianna Thomason. That is so cool. And you got Edwin out there. Edwin, where'd you go? There you go, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Isaiah. All right, man. We're gonna go to the next Trail Dog MTB, and we are moving over to this gentleman right here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
This
Almost crashed.
B-boy flight, Mr.
Yeah, that was my good. That was my second attempt. The first one I nose cased it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Scary.
Pretty
Whoa, we'll get out of that one. There's family pictures. There we go. Hey, we're gonna clip that one out. For the folks that are listening, we just scrolled through some of the IG for Lord Aaron there. So Aaron, go ahead and introduce yourself to the gang.
What's up, guys? I'm Aaron, not Lord Aaron. I am a Lord technically. My wife made me a Lord for my birthday, actually. But come on. Yeah. So.
The comments are blowing up over here. Brianna says that shower video was great.
If you guys want to go check that out,
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I got into mountain biking pretty much because of Nate. It was actually between mountain biking and airsofting. We were just talking about it, but we ended up doing mountain biking, and I started. He was actually going to go on a ride. We were up in Big Bear, and I was like, "Oh, I got my mom's beach cruiser on the way." And so we headed up, and yeah, I fell in love with it pretty quickly, and started just pouring all my money and time into it. But yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
fell in love with it, and just the community and the camaraderie, and just being able to do something with my buddies that, you know, kind of is fun most of the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you were the first rider for a PR challenge on the segment, and you were the only one so far that has the token. So congratulations, my man.
Gotta set your goals low, you know.
When we got down to the bottom, for the folks who've seen that episode with Aaron in it, we got down to the bottom and we actually shot for 2 segments because we weren't sure which segment we were going we were after.
Yeah, and we messed up the first one by not recording it.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, so that episode was 5 minutes long, but the actual recording of that took about 3 weeks because we had to go back out and film again.
Yeah.
My favorite was when Nate said we were trying to find the Strava for his run, and time-wise we think that he beat it, but then we realized he didn't hit record at the top, and Nate says, "And we beat it, yeah." You can feel all the energy just going down. All right, guys, and then moving into the next rider is this gentleman right here, Mr. Austin.
What's up, dudes?
Look at that.
I'm Austin, and I got into it.
You got
Last.
it.
I got into it with these guys once or twice, I'll tell you that. And, originally, I had started probably close to when Nate and Aaron had just started and had a bad crash. But it was a good bad crash. I got knocked out for the very first time in my life, and it was a very big stepping stone for me to get back into it. And it took about a year for me to get back into it seriously. And with the help of these dudes, I ended up getting a better bike, and ended up having some good times out on the trails out at Sycamore Canyon. Was kind of where I started out in Riverside area, and so just had a blast, and just it continued from there, and just slowly but surely kind of upgraded my bikes, and now I got a really nice bike, and I'm having a blast riding with these guys.
He does have a really nice bike.
Yeah. So it's all about progression for me. You know, I haven't been on a bike in a very long time before I started, and so I was kind of new to it as an adult, you know. And then just definitely have progressed in the last year, probably seriously trying to attempt mountain biking, you know. So it's a blast, and I have a great time with these guys out on the trails.
Yeah, you guys definitely have a great time, and I could always tell anytime I get on one of your IGs, you guys are either one of you together, 3 of you together, always doing something fun, and the group rides look awesome too. You guys really bring a lot of good, positive energy to mountain biking. I love it. Well, since we met everybody, shall we do a cheers, fellas?
Cheers.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Logos out,
we love a
boys.
truck.
Logos out, boys.
Logos out. It's complete with the ocean spray. Clinky.
You're chugging it? All right.
All right, we're getting in there.
All right, here we go. Let's get into some of these comments, guys. Crispy.
What's up,
Hey.
Crispy?
Hey, Trail Dogs MTB. It's Crispy. I just ordered my bike today.
Whoa.
All
I got the Polygon D7.
Yeah.
There it is.
And you guys make me keep the passion for mountain biking. You.
Ooh, excited.
Sick, dude. Glad you
Is-
finally got it.
Has he been? He's been wanting a bike for a while. This one.
Yeah, he actually has been hitting us up, and then he's been kind of. I think he kind of did what we all did and said this is my budget, and then just pushed it up a lot more. So, yeah, congrats, dude. Excited to get on the trail with you.
That is awesome. And let's go down the line with you guys as far as your bikes. So just since we're in order here, we'll go Austin, Aaron, Nate, and then Isaiah. So let everyone know what bike you're rocking there.
So I just got a few months back the Ibis Mojo HD5. Yeah, dude.
There's the windmill.
The SLX package. So that's what I got. That's what I'm rocking, and I love it.
Nice. Do you feel like you've settled into it, or is there still a little bit of growing with this bike? Or?
For sure, got some growing to do. Most definitely.
Definitely needs to set it up.
I need a little fine tuning to go.
I just found out his sag was at like 90%.
Yeah, Aaron pointed out to me. He was like, "Yeah, you're looking pretty low there." And I was just like on the bike,
Low rider, just cruising. He's like, dude, it feels really chunky.
Yeah, it's like it feels like it's bottoming out every jump, dude.
I'm just rolling.
Oh my god! So folks, if you're listening in, the sag you probably want it somewhere around 30%, right? And
30 and then
25, 30.
If you're racing, you want to bump it up, get a little, maybe 22, 20.
Yeah.
And Austin's sitting at 90 with the new bike. So
Never changed,
You got what, 170 mil of travel, right?
Yeah, 170.
It's like,
You still got some left over.
Yeah,
you still got. Oh man, this is the best. Oh, here, well, I got to put this comment up because this is for all the wifeys out there, for all of us that are out there. Brianna Thomason.
Yeah. It's possible, guys.
That's
Just
right.
force them into it. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You might have to make a couple dinners. Not me, I didn't do it.
But you might have to.
You might have to.
We're talking kids cuisine.
So one of the Trail Dogs MTB wives just chimed in saying, "Shout out to all these guys for getting their wives into the sport too." So that's pretty awesome. Real supportive. That's great. That's awesome. All right, Aaron, let's head over to you. What bike are you rocking? Because you also got a new bike here recently.
I
as well.
just got a new bike, and I actually kind of wasn't 100% planning on it, but I blew the damper out on I have an Evil Calling, and I blew the damper out on the fork, so it was just taking so long to get it back due to COVID and just warranty issues. Yes, I ended up buying the brand new Evil Reckoning, the V3, and I love that bike.
It's a great bike.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's a 29er, so I'm still getting adjusted to it. I had a couple tire incidents. You don't realize the tire's back there so close coming from a
So do I.
it's a fun bike, and it feels kind of like a 27.5, and even though it's a 29er, so
Nice.
it shreds.
So for those of you who are still trying to figure out the clinging from the coins, here's a couple clues. I blew the dampener out, cha-ching, cha-ching, and then it was something about long, and then cha-ching, cha-ching. So, so as far as blowing the dampening out, cha-ching, cha-ching, is that something that you can fix, or do you have to take that into the shop?
So I do a lot of the work on my own bike, so I had to take the damper in to where I got it from, which is Jensen USA, and they have to send it out to RockShox. But there's not really a lot of fixing the damper unless you want to spend some money, and if it's under warranty, just definitely take it into the shop. Gotcha.
He made it through that section without any coins, folks. That's pretty awesome. All right, hey, Obi-Wan Toady says, had my first crash on pinball yesterday.
Wow, dude, that's a bad one to fall on. I fall on it.
I did a front flip on it.
Dude, that's not a great one to fall on.
Yeah.
What is
Dead end are not fun to fall on. Right
is that rocky out there? Is that?
No, it's steep and some off camber.
It's off camber.
Yeah, we just did a video on it, and it's deceivingly steep and off camber into some bridges. So.
Yeah, so you gotta line it up.
Yeah, and then I
don't line it up.
Yeah.
That was one of my good.
Yeah, we did dead end.
Oh, that was
dead end.
My bad.
Yeah.
It was a dead end, guys.
Same kind of.
Dead end.
I hope you feel better, dude.
That's
Yeah,
rough.
it's rough out there. So, yeah, take it careful. Scope the trails out.
My sympathies. I'm still hurting.
And so we heard about the Evil Reckoning. So Nate, let's head on over to you. What kind of bike are you rocking these days?
I got a 29 YT Jeffsy, the 27.5 model. I got the CF Comp, which is like the base carbon fiber frame. And I bought 5 tires for it in the last month and a half.
Oh.
What? Tell us the story. What? 5?
To wood pieces, just stems, just shooting straight up to the tire in the perfect angle.
Oh.
To what else? What else?
Don't put your bike right next to your
That's
No.
and I didn't have the little adapter thing, so the
that's
front
right.
tire was down, and I never put it on the closest one to the car, the closest rack, and it was right in front of the exhaust. And we were on our way to Sky Park. When I got there, it was all melted.
Oh no. Oh no.
We spent the whole day in the bike shop.
Oh my gosh.
For an acid guy.
Yeah.
Talk about letting out hot air, right?
Oh man. That's funny. Here's Edwin. Yeah, Austin, I think you've only got like 10 mils of travel left on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
We got Haley Bernstein here. So what's been the best part of biking for you guys?
That's hard.
Got so quiet.
First one, number one, is probably going with your buddies, right? Making new buddies and riding with your buddies.
Oh, yeah.
And then just rolling down the trail and hearing that tire sound on the dirt.
Especially when it like blows out.
Yeah. Well, right before that,
Yeah.
it was really good. I don't know.
I think it's cool, just like meeting new people on the trails. That's actually how we came across and meeting Edwin.
Yeah.
That just commented was we were out at Holder Crooks riding, and he noticed Aaron's bike actually, and we just got to talking and told him, hey, we have a YouTube and Instagram channel, give us a follow. And he ended up riding with us the rest of the trail. And so now we just keep in contact.
Yeah.
It's just really cool networking with new bikers, especially me being like a newer biker only in the last year. So it's really cool just meeting new people, and networking that way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think for me, I don't know. It's kind of like I kind of get addicted to hobbies. So for me, it's a bit of everything. It's a bit, like riding with my friends, meeting new people, and then just aspect of doing things I never thought I'd do. I remember clearly looking at stuff and going like, I'll never hit that. And then a year later, I'm like, what's next? Just really embedding that I can do things, you kind of set your own limits pretty much. So it's encouraging to see things and be like, I don't know. And then like, you know what? I thought that same thing a year ago, and I'm progressing so much. And it's just a progression and believing in yourself that you can do stuff, and kind of motivates you to be better, and even motivate your friends to be better. So it's pretty cool to just have that influence and be influenced by such an amazing sport. Yeah. So
I've had a lot of coaching days by these guys that have been doing it a year more than me, and definitely helped with my progression. I've come along really quickly because of it.
Really good.
Awesome.
Still need to slow down.
I still need to slow down.
New bike.
We're getting there. Slow down.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love what you guys said. I mean, this sport's so cool because, you set goals and you achieve them, and you set goals and you achieve them, and before you know it, you're doing it with other aspects in your life, whether it be with family or your job or whatever it is. And it's cool because you can build momentum and motivation from it, and it's just an all-around positive thing. And when you have friends like you guys go out with and push each other, it's that whole iron sharpens iron, which is awesome. And then, Isaiah, we haven't forgot about you, buddy. Let's get over to your bike real quick, and then we'll get on to some more comments here.
Yeah, so I have the 2017 Commensal Meta AM, and it has a long title. It's 4.2 Race. But yeah, I got on it after the trance, and the first real trail I took on it, I snapped my collarbone in half.
Ooh.
Ripped the ligament off my right hand, so I was without a left arm and a right hand. So I also did not set up my bike for me, and I just took it way too fast and without learning. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
So, and Isaiah, when you snapped your collarbone, that was at Greer Ranch, right?
Yeah. I was alone at Greer Ranch. I decided to just go down the jump line, and I made all the jumps. I was like, this is awesome. And I was just going like way faster than I was used to, and it didn't feel fast because it was a new bike. It was just rolling so smooth. And I hit a berm, and it was perfect. And I went into the next one, and both my tires left the ground, and my shoulder just went straight to the ground, and it snapped. And then I reached out to stop myself from rolling, and then that's when my finger went back and snapped the ligament off.
Oh,
and I actually had to walk down with my bike halfway, and then I started losing consciousness, and I called my wife to tell her where I was, and then I called the ambulance, and I had to walk like probably half a mile to a mile to the ambulance.
Yeah.
But,
Shout out to everybody that found his bike on the trail too.
Yeah.
Everybody that went out and looked for it.
yeah,
So,
we had like 3 people out there with flashlights and Jeeps looking for my bike.
a real search party. They didn't
Yeah.
look for him, but they found his bike.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, my arm's fine, and so is my finger. But how's my bike? Is my bike okay?
Yeah, my wife came up and met me and walked me to the ambulance. But that was interesting.
Yeah. What trail was that on, Isaiah?
That was at the end of Jumping Mouse before the last session jumps.
Gotcha.
It was just a small berm, and it was blown out. Not much rain, and it was just blown out, and I was going way too fast, and it was getting dark. So.
Wow. Tires went right over the top type of thing.
Yeah, I was going. Strava said I was going 25 and then 0. So I'm guessing I was going around
Wow.
In
Wow.
between there.
there. Yeah, between 25.
So yeah, when I heard the story, then if you look at his Instagram, you can see the X-rays. He has it up there with the pins and everything. But he's back. He's 100%, and
Yeah.
he's on. I think he's on your tails, right, Aaron? Is that as far as skill level goes? He's trying to catch up to you.
He'd probably be past me if he doesn't crash so much, honestly. But he loves to crash, and he's honestly getting really good at it. Maybe I need to crash more. So I don't know.
Yeah, actually, he took me up to Big Bear after 6 weeks post-op. So after 6 weeks after my surgery, we went up to Big Bear and did
Rode some rowdy stuff.
Yeah, some rowdy trails up there.
Nice. Was that before Summit? I didn't hear any clinging there.
No. Just rough. All right.
That's fair.
We got a comment here from CB Rage. Tell my wife Cynthia to start riding with her husband Jim.
All right.
Cynthia.
The trick to doing it is starting them on really small stuff that you think is really boring.
Yeah,
don't take him to Greer Ranch first time.
It's easy to look and think that it's easy, and the wives get scared. Also, get them to ride with other ladies.
Yeah,
That encourages
That's
them.
another thing too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or
Learn to ride
if
with
all
friends.
fails, just force them into it. Make them ride.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be another coin there. And then as far as group rides too, Cynthia, for your husband, Trail Dogs, I know they have skill sets from all over, beginner to expert, that ride with you guys. And I actually got to see it firsthand when I went with you guys, because I'm a new rider myself, and you guys did such a good job, making sure that everyone knew what was coming up and trying to figure out like where everybody was. You guys do a really good job with that, and everyone has a good time.
Yeah, we try to be encouraging of all skill levels, because we all were there. We were all falling down on the easy trails and horrible bikes. We all had bad bikes and bad crashes and everything. See, look at it.
Yeah, here we go. MTB Munchkin King. I snapped my collarbone at Greer too. Woo!
Stay away from that place.
Yeah, pretty rocky. So there's a lot of obstacles to really invite your bums to hit them.
Yeah, I actually just finished watching his video of him snapping his collarbone. He was lucky enough to have a video of it.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
Record it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could you tell what trail he was on when this happened?
Yeah,
Or?
he was on TMB after
Oh, wow.
the Rocky section. The
Jeez.
big jumps after that.
At the
is
top.
what it looked like. At the bottom.
Okay.
So after it's like you can either turn off on the road or you can keep going. There's a drop and then a bigger jump and a bigger, like more of hook to flat type.
Over the creek, over the dry creek bed there?
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
Woo, man. So this is probably a good point to talk about. If anybody, doesn't know this on Strava, if you are going to go out by yourself, there is a beacon feature on there. And what that beacon feature is, if you select it, it'll allow you to send a GPS to somebody that's in your contacts. So whether it be your wife or your buddy or somebody who isn't with you, in case something happens, they'll know where you are and you can actually ask for help. So it's called the Beacon on Strava, and it's part of the free version too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't know it was free.
So here's another comment here. Here's Edwin. Did a drop off on Sunday with everyone that I had been afraid to do in the past 2 rides.
Nice.
He
Dude.
sent it. Yeah.
Nice.
He went for it. He did really good.
Yeah.
What was this? Was this at Sycamore, like off a rock or something?
Yeah, they just built a new drop on a pretty, I don't know, like green trail. I forget the ratings.
Yeah,
Easy
it's
trail.
probably-
Pretty
yeah.
easy trail, and then they built
Low
a
blue.
maybe 2-foot drop, down, and Edwin had kind of scoped out a couple times, and he just sent it. So
Nice.
good
Right.
for
Good job,
him.
buddy.
That's right.
Nice. Congratulations.
It's that call.
Yeah.
It's giving you a special out.
We got Simple Joys RV. Shout out to the MTB wives. I think they're all on. Here's another one. Here.
Yeah.
Nate, you got a
hey,
specific
what's
shout out
up?
there.
Dave and Linda. Those are my
Three of
that's
them.
parents.
Hey,
Hi, guys.
how's it going?
What's up? Thanks for letting me have time at your guys' house to go ride my bike.
Yeah,
and went over
Hey,
there. Go
there
through
we
that
go.
route.
Here we go. Daniel Bernstein. They all taught me how to ride an e-bike, especially Austin. Taught me always check out the jump before you see it. If it's safe,
That's right.
he's like Gumby.
I am.
That's our dad.
I tend to be a little bit.
Like,
I don't know.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
sending. Just go forward without kind of scoping it out sometimes, and sometimes I pay the price for it and end up like Gumby on the floor.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm doing front flips over the handlebars, and other times I'm just getting all scraped up. So
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Austin, tell us the
Never
story
on purpose.
behind the Sky Park jump, because it looked like a recording from the bar area, or maybe it was a recording. You were on TV somehow.
this
This-
legendary
that
shirt
one
right
Where's
here.
the rip?
They're up there.
It's got a few tears. Somewhere here. There's one up here, but anyway. So, as a newer rider, I'm like trying to test my limits and my progression, and went to go take that 20 some odd foot session jump right at the beginning of the trailhead there, and I had probably taken it about 3 times and almost cleared it. I was getting probably about 17 feet. I was like 3 feet or so short from getting clear on the landing. And so, I should have just kind of taken a breath in and just kind of, called it, know my limitations and, maybe take a step back, try it another day, or just continue at that level. But I decided to kind of push it a little bit farther, too far, and ended up getting a few really good pedals in there on the downhill, and ended up sending and end up in the air, and I look down
Oh no!
and I just say, "Oh no!"
Yeah,
I'm up in the air and I'm looking down at where my bike's supposed to be on
that
the
was
landing.
bad. I felt really.
Ooh.
And I stiff armed midair, so my bike started to tilt.
Dead sailor.
I
Oh,
didn't
God.
remain, calm and loose how you're supposed to be on these jumps, and mentally I'm getting there to, tell myself that, but it's taken falls like these to kind of break that mental barrier. But so I stiff armed the bike and I started to lean and pretty much fell on the whole left side of my body, hitting my hip, my shoulder, spraining my AC tendon in my shoulder, and then I cracked my half shell. Actually, I hit my head too, and was pretty dizzy getting up. And ended up,
Austin's a late fainter.
Yeah,
so
I
it takes
told
like
you guys,
2 or 3 minutes.
yeah, so that was actually a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Or so,
Yeah.
and or maybe closer to 2 months, something like that. But I ended up taking a little bit of break just to kind of recover from that fall. I still have some pain, but I'm regaining my movement back in my shoulder, and the pain in my hip is kind of going away. My head, I don't think anything's going to fix my head, but just I've been out, getting out there slowly but surely, back out with the guys. So I've probably hit the trail, I don't know, handful of times since then.
Yeah.
And
Still shredding.
still trying to shred and push my limits a little bit, but definitely being more reserved, knowing more of myself and knowing my limitations, and trying to do stuff with less consequences, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the story behind that. And but I'm still back out there. It's going to take a lot more than that to stop me from riding with these dudes,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If you guys that are listening in want to see that video, does that live on one of the Instagrams or is that on the YouTube?
Yeah,
I
it's
believe so.
on.
Yeah,
It
on
is
Trail
on
Dogs.
Instagram. It's on Trail Dogs. We'll post it in our story later, so
Yeah.
you guys can check that out. Luckily,
There's a
we got it somehow.
Law and Order type themed
Backstory,
video
yeah.
with that fall.
Yeah.
And,
Honestly, I think it was Pliny the Elder.
Yeah. Don't drink Pliny the Elder.
No.
So.
Yeah.
Great beer.
Drive, kids.
Great beer.
We're all there standing, looking away from him.
Yeah.
When he jumped and he said, "Oh no!"
Midair,
We all,
just like
we all turned around at the same
They knew
time
it was
and
me.
saw him crash.
They heard my
Oh,
foot.
my
They knew it was
gosh.
me. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember seeing a
tip
clip.
for everybody. Jumps will be there the next time you go out.
Yeah.
So don't let them take you out. Kind of it took me a really long time to clear that jump.
Yeah.
And
that was only my second time there,
Yeah, it was
by the
just-
way.
Yeah.
So
and his
I know
first
it's been
time
a few
actually jumping.
times. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So
So I mean, we went down Neverland jump line
Uh-huh.
and he was casing all the small jumps. And he's like, "This is the time."
and that's when I said I need to take the biggest jump I have here.
I'm
Let's
partially
head.
responsible because I was like, "Dude, you got this." So
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But
That's the cool thing about riding with your buddies is that you can give your buddies confidence to do something that maybe they thought they couldn't do before, like Aaron was talking about before, and just having that progression and knowing your limitations and breaking those boundaries. Only getting better. I mean, I look at myself a year ago and I wouldn't imagine myself doing the things that I'm doing today a year ago. So
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You're right. There is something to be said when you have somebody there that can really tell you the truth about your skill set and who believes in you.
Mhm.
They can see it, which is awesome. So you went from -3 feet to clearing this thing to, if you guys will have to watch the video on the IG or the YouTube, they'll post it in their story. But I think you cleared it by at least
Oh, you cleared
10
it.
feet or so.
I cleared it all the way to the bottom.
all the way to
and
the
Will
bottom of
didn't
the
even
landing
touch.
is where I landed.
He
So
also whipped it.
Yeah, it was
But
like a
didn't pull it
whip.
back.
Yeah.
He got whiplash, so he left it up there.
yeah.
I heard on the clip that I think, Aaron, you sent me the clip, and I don't know, was that in the security office or was that in the bar?
It was their
we can't say.
say.
Oh, okay. So I just
It was a recording.
allegedly.
We're not at
Yeah.
liberty
Yeah.
to discussion
Well,
about it.
Yeah.
the screen that I saw, I just heard, "Oh, he whipped it," and then you just hear, "Oh,"
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, that's how we all felt.
Speaking of jumps, Obi-Wan Toady says, thinking of buying a slopestyle dirt jumper. Would that be the best way to progress at jumping?
No.
No.
Yeah, go ahead, Isaiah.
I would say like Aaron's taught me a lot with jumping too, and honestly, like get the bike you're going to be riding. Like if you're going to be riding down some cool trails like Team B or like Jumping Mouse, and you have a slope style or like a dirt jumper, you're not going to be able to get the rest of the trails that you normally ride. So if you start jumping on the bike that you're going to be riding full time, that's the best way to get comfortable with that bike. And then once you
Spending
get
time with it, right?
Mhm.
spend time with it, just progressing up from tabletops to once you feel comfortable with that, take the middle way and do some doubles.
Yeah, look at what you want to do as far as biking, and then kind of gravitate towards that. If you want to do go to the park and only be at the park, then get a downhill bike. If you want to ride trails, get a trail bike, or now you can get kind of like the enduro style that's kind of best of both worlds. And jumping is just a skill that takes time to learn. So don't think it's the bike that can do it, because you can jump on anything. There's people out there that are hitting huge stuff on their kids' bikes. So just get what you're looking for what you're trying to do, the skill set that you're trying to progress in, and find someone that knows how to jump, and come out with us, and we'll teach you the best we can.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome advice. And I think too, just jump like little things and everything small. Go off the curbs, like really feel the transitions. One of the things that's common is getting bucked when you're jumping. And I'm just realizing that if my trajectory coming off a transition isn't equal to what the bike's doing, like if my body weight wants to go forward, but my bike still wants to go up, I notice that's when I get nose down. Tail. So really trying to get those transitions in. And then what about rebound, guys? Do you ever play with rebound?
So I'm actually kind of opposite of what most people do. I kind of like a high rebound for jumping, because the trick to jumping is compression and timing. So learning how to jump, you maybe turn it down so you can kind of feel the it's scary to push down into the jump and then let it take you. But once you kind of get good at it, rebound's not a bad thing. It kind of, once you learn to control it, it pops you up, So the important thing is to make sure your front and rear are set equally. So you can check that by kind of bouncing straight down on your bike, equally front and rear. And if one comes up quicker than the other, then you want to change the rebound to the setting that feels better, either front or rear. So,
nice. We got one here from Crispy. It says, when I get my bike, I will most likely need some teaching on jumps. I also want to try the bigger trails at Holda too, but I'm a little too scared. LOL.
Yeah, same.
Me too.
Also as well.
Bigger Crispy.
You're not alone, Crispy.
Top of Holda, actually, there's a great little jump line to learn on. A really good one at the top of the valley right there. Right up the middle. Get to the back before it starts going steep uphill, and you'll see this little line of jumps. I sessioned that one time like 30 times. In one day. I started falling like the last 8, so I gave up.
And just find a jump that you can case and be okay with it.
Exactly.
There's confidence in casing. When you learn how to case, you learn how to kind of get out of trouble too. So it's progression, and we'll meet up with you or something, and we'll help you set up your bike and teach you how to jump. It's scary riding a full suspension the first time. It's different.
Yeah, and these guys post their group rides on their IG channels, so make sure you are subscribed to that so you can get out there with these guys. We got one here from Haley. Haley says, kudos to Strava for the beacon feature. It gives me so much peace of mind, especially after Isaiah's bad crash. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Lee Mitchell, here we go. What's up, Austin?
Hey.
We got Brandon BZ Aguilera. Shout out to Leveling Up with the drone footage at y'all's arsenal.
We just got a cool crash of that guy this Sunday. So I go check it out. That was rad.
So what do you guys on the drone footage is awesome, by the way. I love it. It really gives you as a viewer a sense of where you are. Like you're really bringing them in to the shot. And then what kind of drone are you using? And is it the follow type of drone that will follow you down the trail?
No, it's so I just picked it up. Costco had a sale, and so I was like, I wanted one for the channel. We've all talked about it, so it was like just a matter of time before one of us picked one up. And it just happened to be the cheapest option, but it's a really good option for someone that's looking to fly a drone and not worry about scooping out too much money. It was like $400, but it takes a little bit to learn it. For me, Nate drove it for the first time the other day, and that's actually where we got the footage for the intro is from Nate. We would have got some from Isaiah, but he forgot to hit record. So, he's learning too. No, but it's not super hard. I think it kind of adds texture to the videos that we're trying to put out, and we're constantly trying to level up our game and just bring the next level of editing and just being able to kind of show what we love, because GoPro footage is really cool, but it shows one level.
It's pretty one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And it has the GoPro effect, so if you jump over a jump, you don't really know how big it is.
Yeah.
The drone footage really does a lot better showing the grand scheme.
Yeah, that's so true. You'll make it down to the bottom of something steep, and then you'll go back and review your footage, and like, I swear, man, it was way steeper than that. And your friends are like, yeah, whatever, that's not that bad.
We rode a really super gnarly trail up in Crestline that Aaron Gwynn rides on, and we watched videos and like we got there and we were pretty scared, honestly.
I was very
It's
scared.
one of those hold on to your brakes and you're still going kind of trails. So definitely kind of like puts you back in your place of like, you're like, maybe I could be a pro. And then you see these guys and the speed they're taking stuff. And like, you're like just trying not to die. So
you can actually see a video of me taking a portion of the trail
versus
Aaron Gwynn, and Aaron Gwynn liked the video too. On Instagram.
Wow.
It's like what is yours, like 15 seconds? And he's like maybe
like
a second.
You see me bouncing and he's just hovering over the whole thing.
You look at the Strava, you're like, was he even on the trail? What the heck?
It's gnarly.
Salty Crew, what up, boys?
What's up, man?
We got Cody Bray, Legends.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
What's up,
he was out there on Sunday.
We got MTB Munching King. I might need to get me a Trail Dogs MTB shirt. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. How do you get those shirts? And I know you guys just had a giveaway as well.
Yeah, Crispy actually won that. So we just put an order and we just had a bunch of shirts put out, but we're not sure when we're going to do the next one. Munchkin King hit me up and we'll figure something out. But yeah, as far as shirts go, it was pretty hard to put together a lot of shirt orders. We weren't expecting as many as we got, so it's kind of like a lot. So we'll see when we get the next one, or if we can figure out an easier way.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Are you guys have shirts and riding jerseys, or are they?
So these are pretty cool winter shirts. They're not the best summer shirts, but luckily this week it's starting to cool down, and they're going to be awesome in the rain too if you guys do rain rides. So, but we have shirts. We just came out with shirts this time, and then we have
short sleeves.
Short sleeve shirts, and then we got these that are the riding jerseys, kind of like a neoprene style, wick away moisture and keep out the rain, kind of.
That's
hold the rain. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I love the logo. So on the back, it's got the skull there of the Trail Dog MTB, and then on the front, it has. It's got like a cross in it, something about die, right? It says
real close to the camera. Get on up there.
It says ride or die, and the or is crossed out, and then written in red it says and. So ride and die. Now there's rumors that you guys might be changing up the logo. I don't know if that's true. Can you deny or confirm?
It's kind of true, and kind of just. I wouldn't say changing up the logo as much as we're introducing a new logo as well. We're kind of putting together something where, like I said, we're kind of constantly trying to progress the channel, and the brand itself, Trail Dogs, is kind of changing. What kind of like what Nate said is we started out as like we're going to ride with the dogs, and then now our dogs are riding with us, So like, what's up, dogs? Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, we're introducing a new logo just to
Freshen things up.
Yeah, freshen things up for our Instagram and YouTube, and we might release a jersey for. We're kind of doing a race. We're talking about doing a race team. Some stickers. We're running out of stickers, so some new stickers, and
That's cool. That's very cool. It's exciting to see that you guys are progressing, and I love the brand. I mean, when I think of Trail Dogs MTB, it makes me happy. I think of you guys and how much fun you guys have. And what's crazy is we're having such a good time. We're challenging ourselves. We're accomplishing goals. We're pushing each other. And you're getting a freaking workout. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You're not on a gym treadmill just trying to burn cardio and calories. You're actually out there having a good time.
Yeah, Nate's our pace setter. He's got the power legs, so we...
He's got the legs for it.
He's got the legs, yeah.
so for the folks that don't know, Nate, how tall are you?
6'6".
6'6", and what's the average height of the other guys?
I'm 5'10".
I'm 6.
Who knows? Shorter than me.
Yeah, shorter. It doesn't matter, Nate.
6.
Okay, 11 and a half, 9.6.
The weather is just different where Nate stands.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah,
So-
he's going off the jumps and he gets a little more draft. You know?
So Nate's the pace setter. So just keep that in mind when you guys are out there. You might have to shift different gears than when Nate's in. Let's see. See, we got True right here from Haley, and then Edwin says the beard adds wisdom.
It's also dangerous when Austin crashes on his face and we don't know what he hit. So, it's
Honestly, for somebody that falls on it, it's an extra layer of protection.
yeah.
So consider it, guys.
After the
Honestly,
first time
it's,
hitting his gym.
Ladies,
you know you're gonna fall.
I don't know about
Invest,
wisdom.
you know?
I don't know about the wisdom. I don't know about the wisdom.
Oh, that's funny.
There you go.
All right.
That's funny.
Come on, guys.
All right. So Isaiah, this was going to put you on the spot just a little bit, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and post it, okay? This is nothing too crazy, but it says, "Hey Isaiah, I found your awesome Trail Dog shirt. Where's the clingy? Is there any clingies? Can I have it, dog?" Daniel Bernstein.
Can I have it?
He's been searching for that for months.
I've been asking him for that for months, and
So he didn't have it
says
till now?
he didn't have it till now.
He's been wearing it.
Waiting. He's been waiting to tell me until this.
That can be
So this, now that he's on the spot with all these people on.
We'll talk later.
It's live now.
Obi-Wan Toady says, "Comconfidence and commitment, baby."
That's right.
Yes, I'm a
So-
confident commitment baby.
Yeah.
So true, so true.
Really bad at it.
Brandon Simonek, he just posted something and he was doing some crazy flips and stuff, and he said not being 100%, I'm going to paraphrase, but not being 100% committed to something increases your chance of failing. So you might as well commit 100%. You know, like why go for it if you're not going to commit? Because you're kind of increasing your chance of failure if you don't. So,
God, so true, so true. Man, that weird in between state where your brain's telling you to bail out, but your other half of your mind saying you can do it. That is the worst place to be.
That was me at Sky Park.
Yeah.
That was me at Sky Park. saying, I can do this.
Dr.
I'm gonna do this, and I just wasn't there yet. You know, needed a little bit more time. So
Yeah.
We'll go back up.
invest the time, and it'll show. It'll show.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, this sport definitely, it's everything you put into it, you get out of it. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Aaron, tap the duck for luck. Now, I've seen you do this. It was your slaughterhouse footage when you were heading over that crazy bridge that goes over that oak tree.
Yeah, I fell off the first time, actually.
Tell us about, for those of us who are watching it, we don't see that part. We see the clean part, but even that looks super sketch. Just the whole thing is sketchy, but you did it.
No
It
one
looked
knew I was
awesome.
gonna do it. No one knew I was gonna do it. I just told myself I was gonna go for it, and so no one got the footage of it. I didn't hit record, so it's just kind of one of those things. I got to the middle, and my bike started falling off, and so I jumped. So it was good. I tried again, and I got it, but even that was sketchy. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were riding with EVA, the Expeditionary Veterans Association, and he said, "Oh, I've never seen anybody do this." And all of a sudden, you see Aaron fly past.
It was actually, Mark, you're the one that you're like, I've seen this bridge out there. I wonder if you could do it. I was like, yeah, me too. I should do that.
Yeah. That thing is crazy. For the folks who don't know what we're talking about, there is this big oak tree that fell over, and somebody decided to create a feature out of it. So the bridge goes off trail, it goes vertical, and then it kind of off cambers to the left. So you're in a weird twist. You get to the top, and you realize you're on a skinny, If you fall off on one side, it's nothing but poison oak. If you fall back to the trail side that you came on, it's that you were just on, no clinging. And then it was, I mean, that's at least a 6-foot drop from top to bottom or a little more.
I think to the bottom it's like maybe 7 feet or something like that. But I kind of jumped across that. You know, I had to get onto that little ledge that's there. So luckily I made it.
Yeah, definitely tap the duck. Tap the duck. All right, Haley says, what's something we can do to support you and your mission better? Ooh, that's a good question.
Share. If you guys share our stuff,
Share the group,
share, like, comment. That does like a lot for our channel. It really, you see a lot of growth when people are interactive and kind of pushing the brand. So it's not something super hard, but it's something that really helps us out. And you know, we're trying to grow the brand and get more people into biking and spread positivity. So yeah, like our stuff, share, subscribe,
and message if you have any questions.
Yeah, hit us up if you have any questions. We're here to help you guys too.
Yeah.
So
and get out there with us.
Yeah, get out there with us.
Come ride.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So as far as the folks that are watching, I love this question. As far as your mission, it sounds like it's spreading positivity, getting that group culture into the sport. But if you just had like an elevator pitch, like a quick little 30-second to tell somebody what's your mission, what's the Trail Dogs MTB mission?
Can we just so as a group we're all kind of different. So
Bring
can
it.
we all say it?
Bring the
Yeah, I don't know what's your mission? We're all kind of collective and separate at the same time.
Yeah. So for me, it's like just get out there, have fun with us, and ride with us. Like. If we're trail building, come trail build with us, or if we're jumping or sessioning or whatever we're doing, we just go out and have fun. And if like people are just getting into it, I've had that a lot. Like people come up and ask questions and stuff, and it's just awesome to help somebody out. And then the next time see them on a new bike and be like, cool, you're like upgrading and you're like into the sport. And that's helped me a lot when I first started, was having them pushing like, hey dude, you need a new bike with disc brakes, and then hey, you need one with full suspension, and then keep going up the levels like that. So motivation.
Love it. Nate, how about you?
Probably just like come on out and let's get some exercise.
Nice.
You don't have to be good.
I like getting the blood pumping and get moving around. Yeah, you don't have to be good. We'll go. Yeah. I think that's my main one.
That's awesome.
I think my mission is to just encourage people and help people grow in their abilities and confidence in themselves. You know, we've had Edwin come out and ride with us as much as he can, and just to see someone's confidence grow is really cool. So being able to encourage growth in people, I think is my mission as far as trail dogs go.
That's awesome. Austin, how about you?
As somebody who's like continuing to learn as the newer rider in the group, I think like I know these guys have given and taught me what they know, and for me, like I've gotten my brother into it as well, and even I've gotten my kids now some mountain bikes, and I've taken them out a handful of times. So I think it's about kind of giving back, like what I've learned that I can now give back to somebody that's starting like I was about a year ago. You know. Somebody that doesn't know exactly what they can do, and now I know some basic techniques that I can give back, you know, and teach other newer riders, you know, now that I've progressed. And then right along with Nate too, with the exercise, that was a big part of me getting into it as well. It's fun. Yeah. Really fun. It's so fun, and you're exercising. It's a great time, and you get that adrenaline rush, you get that blood pumping through your veins, and it's just a blast. That's why I'm hooked. You know, I've been doing it and just kept at it.
Yeah, and we have family rides sometimes too, where we bring all of our kids and
let us know if you want to do a family ride with us. Yeah. Bring your wives. I forget who said it. Who was it? What was her name?
Albert Einstein.
No.
Alan Burr.
I don't know what he's trying to say.
Yeah, come out, bring your wife, put her on her bike, and let's go. We'll bring all the kids and everything. So let us know if you want to do that.
That's cool. That sounds like a great mission, you guys. I heard motivation, exercise, building confidence, giving back, and just being positive, lifting up the spirits, and as well as, boosting that immune system And
right
really,
now, right?
yeah, a lot of people right now, they don't. Everyone's saying, wear a mask, avoid this, avoid that, but it's great to hear about exercise, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Tody says, thanks, dogs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Destin Riders.
Go
Destin
rest,
Riders
bud.
heading out.
Love you.
Get better.
I know, definitely get better. Crispy, yes.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here's one about the logo, guys. Who came up with and
Nate
drew the Trail Dogs logo? Everyone's pointing to Nate.
Nate Dog. Came up with
Nate
the
Dogg.
Trail Dog
Yeah.
logo.
I did this one.
I think
Nice.
I just have a better perspective from 6'6".
Yeah, he can really. He's got a real eagle eye.
Sure does.
Cody Bray says, Spark is a good drone. Mavic Pro 1 is still a good one. I'm about to go back to GoPro Karma. You can use the 7 black with one drone. Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, super cool. I think the reason we got the DJI Mini is because we can bring it on a ride. And, yeah.
Yeah, I heard the GoPro one is pretty bulky. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
That's
the
what-
problem with a lot of drones are you got to go out and film drones and then film with your drone and then go put it away. Where we rode all Sunday,
Yeah.
with the drone, and then we're able to get some cool footage and then put it away and keep riding. So
And it's super simple to do, so we're all able to pass it off too.
yeah,
Nice. That's
Cody hit a road gap
Yeah.
this Sunday with me. I towed him in, and he was like, "I don't think I'm gonna do it," and he just came in right
Sent it.
behind me and he
Yeah,
sent
buddy.
it. So
Right behind you.
Yeah.
Dang. If you want to see that, did you guys catch that one on film?
we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, it'll. We're probably gonna put out. We're a little behind. We're getting a lot of footage, and we're trying to catch up with videos. So
Okay.
maybe like 3 weeks we'll have that one out.
Wow.
Well, we
That's
have a Holda ride that we did. We had a really
Oh, yeah, we
busy
have a lot.
weekend last week. We did Rainbow and Summit. I had to make that one video because that was one day, and then we rode with
Snow Valley.
Snow Valley. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Summit.
man. There's going to be some good ones coming up.
Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff coming, but yeah, slow to go on the. We can't put out a new video every couple days. So
Yeah.
not with quality.
Yeah.
So.
That's good. That's good. And if you guys follow their YouTube channel, they release every Friday, I believe it is, right? Those things come out every Friday.
What's up?
Woo! Quito Sanchito, my man out of Pomona.
What's
This
up,
guy.
dude?
This guy's awesome. He, in about a year, if you guys want to hear his story, he in about a year lost almost 100 pounds. He was pushing 300 and down to 210 on the bike. So
Attaboy.
awesome.
Exercise,
Awesome.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you on here, Anthony. Brianna says, shout out to Nate for designing those logos and shirts.
Yeah, honestly, none of us have
Mwah.
none of us have the artistic skill that Nate has. So shout out to Nate. Yeah, for sure.
Timeless FE4R1 says, hi, Aaron and Izzy.
Maybe.
Austin,
I think.
what's up, dude?
And then here we go. Crispy says, I'm impressed with your drone footage. Man, I got a drone for myself, and I'm surprised how good the footage looked, even on your first time. Even your GoPro footage is unreal! Exclamation point.
Thanks, Crispy. Yeah, we film for about an hour and get about 30 seconds of footage. So just keep flying around and you get something.
And hit record.
Hit record.
Don't forget to hit record.
Definitely a key
My
factor.
Right.
Oh man, guys. Well, we're pushing up here we're over an hour. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? We got a couple more posts to go through. You guys want to go ahead and go through these?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. My man, Vegas Mike. What's up, Vegas Mike? Thanks for being on tonight.
What's up, Mike?
Hesitation leads to crashes more times than not. Gotta stay committed.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Yeah, that's so true. Do you guys have any tricks to get yourself in that zone?
Take it
Small
a lot
jumps
of
first.
times. And
Yeah, honestly, we've been
Progression.
Warm-up
practicing a lot recently on this little jump line that we've all kind of like pitched in to help make and
Yeah.
yep. And
You help. Yeah.
anyway, so I
didn't
mean,
want to.
it was kind of through practicing there, I noticed my compression on my jumps was off. And Aaron and Isaiah actually were the ones that spotted it. And so it's like little things by somebody else watching you, and you may be forming habits that you don't know that you're doing, and somebody else can kind of point it out, be like, hey, you know, you're doing this a little bit off.
Yeah.
Try it with this timing. And sure enough, that's what fixed my jumping.
Yeah,
And then I started taking the jumps after that, and it was just about repetition at that point, and started taking the bigger jumps and feeling a lot more comfortable on them, you know?
And if anybody wants to come help us build or wants to just come ride, we're getting some rain soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So, we're going to build them up, and we're getting a smaller line going for beginner riders, too, because we've had a lot of requests for that. So, hit us up on Instagram or YouTube or whatever you follow us on, and we'll get doing that.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, the trail building part is
There he
always
is.
very
There's
good.
Michael.
There you go. Never hesitate. Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
He's the one that hit the big jump at
that's
Rainbow Canyon.
Yeah, that guy's
Jumped over him.
He's a beast.
Oh, is this the guy that we thought wasn't coming down?
Yeah, that's him.
It's in a highlight clip. Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Just kind of sailed out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely sends it. I'd probably add to the whole jumping thing to get rid of the hesitation. Maybe take a couple, like you guys were saying, a couple run-ins at it where you stop before you go. And then if you can have somebody tow you in after you get your right line, that'll help you stay committed. You just follow them right off that thing.
Yeah, and find someone to tow you in that knows your skill level, because sometimes you get someone towing you in and they're really good, and they don't have to go as fast. So just I was towing Aiden on a jump Saturday, and I just went really slow, just thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna boost it really high, and I did.
didn't know I had to boost it.
Yeah, it was a nice case, but definitely, you know, just realizing that who you're riding with and who you're towing in.
A certain video comes to mind.
Trail Dogs.
And a song. To go along with it. To donate.
Speaking of getting towed in, Aaron, somebody had asked, and I missed the name. It was back a little way. Somebody asked how your knee was. I saw you go off a jump and kind of landed a little awkward.
Still limping, but you know what? It feels really good to ride. It just doesn't feel good to walk. So I think I need to ride my bike more and stop walking. So, but it's doing good. I definitely thought I broke my leg at first, and then my foot, and then we're back to knee. Just it's almost there. So I'll be back to sending pretty soon.
Nice. Here's a good question. I like this one from Timeless FE4R1. What is a good starter bike? Anyone want to take that one?
That's a hard question, because what's your budget?
Yeah, budget's big.
I'd say whatever bike you can get.
Yep.
You know, like it can. We've had a lot of fun. We
all started humbly.
Yeah, we
You know?
I started on a beach cruiser, and Nate started on a worn down bike that he'd been riding since he was like 13.
Diamondback Overdrive.
Yeah, and so I don't think the bike is really. I don't know if you guys watch Sam Pilgrim, but he goes out and he has these donation bikes that he destroys on the trail, and he shreds better than anybody. And so I don't think it's the bike that matters, it's how much fun you're having. So
That is so good.
So good.
So good. Oh, this is
Very-
perfect.
yeah.
This is perfect.
Oh, great.
For those of you guys who don't know Sam Pilgrim, they were just doing a great Sam Pilgrim right there. Here's a good one. Haley says, she sums up the mission. Trail Dogs mission: 1, motivate. 2, inspire health. 3, confidence and growth. And 4, share the passion. That was a good way to sum it up. Thank you, Haley, for putting that out there. Hillary James, hey guys.
Hey, that's our sister.
And girls.
Wait.
Girl, dang it.
We got a couple new folks on here. We got Joe Schneider says, great guys. And Renee Felix says, hey bros.
What's up, dude?
That dude's cool. That was one of the dudes we rode with on Sunday. He actually pretty much planned that Sunday ride. So I know there was a lot of Trail Dogs planned it, but this guy pretty much suggested we ride Sycamore. So go give him a follow. We brought some people, but he's always a force to reckon with when it comes to group rides.
Yeah.
So if you want a cool group ride, go hit him up.
That's awesome. What's his handle? Do you guys know off the top of your head?
Get it.
Yeah, let me just think about it really quick.
What's up?
As we're pulling that up, we got Slim G says, "Hey bros, it's been really great learning from these guys."
That's my brother.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Sweet.
I was thinking about the question you asked earlier about what some tricks to overcoming the fear. If you're pretty good at jumping already, or if you know you can hit something and it's just a matter of like calming your nerves, something I like to do is just not even think about it. Don't think about the jump. Don't tell yourself you're going to do it. Roll up and, last second, you already know you're going to do it or not do it. Don't hype yourself up pretty much and just go off. If you're going to go off, you already know, if you're going to send it. So don't tell yourself, don't hype yourself up and just go for it if you're going to go for it.
And this is if you can see it,
Renee.
Instagram handle.
Renee Felix 3.
Right here. So there you go, guys.
Mellow MTV.
Yeah, if you can
And that is his Camilo MTB. Is that what it says on there?
Yeah, he's all over our page, so we tagged him on a bunch of stuff. So go check his
Nice.
Instagram out, and he does a lot of group rides too.
That's awesome. Man, you guys have been great. We're going to go ahead and just start to close this down. And really, really, really appreciate you guys being on the podcast.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
good.
Thanks for having us.
Good stuff.
Man,
A lot
you
of people cram in here.
Yeah, you guys did great. You guys did awesome. I love it. Here we go, Renee Felix, Camelo MTB. There we go. Thank you, Renee, for putting that out there. Go ahead and check him out. Give him a follow. All good stuff. All great positivity and motivation. I love it. And this might be a good one to end on. I saw a couple folks chiming in on the same question. When is the next sesh, or when is the next hold a sesh?
Follow us on Instagram. We don't plan stuff more than a week out because plans are changing, but we'll probably be on a Saturday so everybody can make it out. We've had some conflicts of schedule, so we're going to iron some stuff out as far as when, but it'll probably be a Saturday, and I don't know.
Very soon.
Soon. Check out our Instagram. We post all our stuff on our stories and on our
personal pages. We
just
repost.
page. Yeah, we repost and everything. So check it out.
Awesome.
Mark
And I
will
can't
be
wait to get out.
So
That's right. I can't wait to get out there with you guys. It'll be a lot of fun. And then late news, Isaiah has decided to challenge one of his PRs on the show, this segment. So we could have the two brothers with the tokens. And Isaiah, what trail are you challenging for your PR? And do you remember your current time?
Yeah. So I'm doing Overdrive, and I believe it's about 5 minutes or 4 minutes.
That's a rough one to beat.
It's a long one, and it's a rough one. The last time I took it, I popped a tire on it, and my shoe flew off, so I hit pretty hard. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to hitting the whole thing. I haven't hit it in a while, and I haven't hit it all the way through on my new bike yet. So.
Gotcha. Well, let me know. We'll have to get on the schedule. I know you and I tried a couple times.
Yeah.
We'll get it going, and I can't wait to see you fly down that hill. I know you're going to beat that PR. You definitely will. To send us out here, we got a brand tip from Brandon BZ Aguilera. He says, brand building ideas. 1, start a Patreon for the brand. 2, leave like one swag bag drop at every ride sesh and broadcast that. Ooh.
Yeah. We'll have to get some swag for our bag.
Where's my?
there's another clingy. Well, everyone, it was great to have everybody on. Thank you guys so much. All the folks that have participated, thank you for hanging out with us. Trail Dogs, is there anything that you guys want to add in parting before we close it up tonight?
Come ride with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big dog gotta eat.
That was not planned, but
Well, cheers. Cheers, you guys. Got the ocean spray right here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you guys on the next one. Yoo-hoo!
Signing off.